You are looking through a window into another world. You are looking through a window into another world. You are looking through a window into another world. You are looking through a window into another world.
To accept my godhood. Be your own God. In fact, this might be a good time to pray to him. For I beheld Satan as he fell from heaven like lightning.
From the air.
I'm stacking, my grind heavy. I'm eating meals off these labels check. This bitch ass nigga been on smack 6 times already, and you still ain't got a deal on the table yet. You ain't got Harlem with you, cause none of your bars official. You just overskirt and lie in every rap. See, that's the problem with you. I wanna talk about flipping cake. Nigga, you softer than a muffin. Even your niggas know you frontin'. Talking about coke. The last time this nigga shaved the onion, he was in his kitchen on Thanksgiving making stuffing. Yo, niggas ain't forced you to come have no dirt on you. But see, I know you's a schoolboy. You know why I know you's a schoolboy? Cause I did my homework on you.
I knew it. We go.
Cause your government name is Jonathan Ankrum. He went to Fordham Prep Catholic. That's a private school. What you think I wasn't gonna find that out? That's why we can't buy none of this gunplay that you trying to shout. Cause you left the violence out your life, played sports, and went the college route. The way you get all these bricks and whips and clips that you rhyme about. Come on, dog, cut it out with these fictional tales about digital scale. See, that's how I know, deep down in your soul, this nigga is fake. And see, he lied, cause he don't know how to be himself in his raps. So he fabricates punchlines about gas and selling them packs. But see, I speak from the heart. That's why niggas feel this shit, cause I keep it real. Nigga, you don't even keep it realistic. So tell the truth, dog, you ain't doing no fun. Be you in your rhymes. You was a hormone rapper. You probably sucked dick for studio time. Hey, yo, here.
Spaniard St. Ignatius of Loyola founded the Society of Jesus in 1540 with the goal of establishing a group of men under the Pope's service to go where they were needed. As with other religious orders, they take a vow of poverty, chastity, and obedience. But the Jesuits add a fourth to serve the Pope, whomever it may be. Another highlight of their work is their vocation to go to the borders where the gospel is not yet known. For this reason, their missions take them to faraway places like China. The Jesuit order also runs 231 universities in 69 countries and a large number of education centers across the globe. Jesuits can choose to be ordained as priests. If so, they must get a civilian degree and study philosophy and theology, and all they must study for about 12 years before becoming priests. They currently have 18,000 members worldwide, making them the largest Catholic order. Throughout their 600-year history, 51 Jesuits have been declared saints, and there are also dozens on the way to sainthood.
We often take for granted the fundamental role that numbers play in our lives. In modern times, we've been so busy in manipulating numbers for the sake of counting and calculating that many of us are unaware that they also contain a symbolic meaning. Numbers do not merely have a quantitative nature, but also a qualitative one. Several philosophers, alchemists, and mystics throughout history have associated religious or mystical ideas to numbers. Perhaps the most important of all is the 6th century BC philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras, who saw numbers as the arche, or fundamental underlying substance of reality. He thought that they had divine properties, and as such, that they were tools for communicating with a supreme being. Thus, a proper understanding of numbers could lead to an understanding of the basic structural principle of the universe, a notion that influenced the field of sacred geometry, which studies the geometric patterns and forms present in the world. For they are considered sacred, and are believed to convey a sense of harmony and order in the universe. Languages such as ancient Greek and Hebrew did not have the Arabic numerical system and used the letters from their alphabets as numbers. The ancient Greeks practiced isopsephy, in which the numerical values of the letters in a word or name are added together and then reduced to a single digit. Those that reduced to the same digit were compared and analyzed for deeper meaning. This goes back to the Pythagorean tradition. The Hebrews did the same thing through a practice called gematria, in which they assigned mystical meaning to words and names based on their numerical values, particularly in Kabbalah. In China, numbers are associated to the sounds they make when said out loud. Some numbers are believed to be auspicious or inauspicious. For example, 4 is related to death and 8 is related to wealth. Similar practices exist across the world, which reflects the human tendency to find symbolic meaning and patterns in numbers and language. Today, this practice is known as numerology, popularized in the early 20th century. Pythagoras is considered the father of numerology because of his interest in the mystical properties of numbers. The resurgence of this practice added a new layer, namely, using numbers to understand oneself, a practice that is prevalent in esoteric circles. Numbers in themselves possess psychological values and meanings, and from their combination, particularly of name and date of birth, the characterological pattern is interpreted. Thus, numerologists, astrologists, and psychologists all have their unique approaches, but their goal is fundamentally the same. It is the age-old maxim, know thyself.
Friends, family, and the community grieving the tragic loss of an Oregon woman who died after falling from a university clock tower in New York.
We know it happened just yesterday at Fordham University. 22-year-old Sydney Monfries graduated from Jesuit High School here in Beaverton just in 2015 and was studying journalism. Our Amy Frazier is here now with more on this story. Amy?
She was weeks away from graduating from college. A friend tells me she loved life and had a huge heart. Family and friends are beyond devastated. Family friends say Cindy Monfries' smile was a window to her heart. A senior at Fordham University in New York, the Oregon native was about to start her dream job at In Style magazine. Sunday, around 3 a.m., police say Monfries and some friends snuck into the Sunday, around 3 a.m., police say Monfries and some friends snuck into the university's iconic clock tower. Some students say seniors break into the tower as kind of a rite of passage.
It's like a tradition apparently for seniors to sneak into the tower and climb up, and they're trying to get good views of the city.
But authorities say Monfries lost her footing and fell 30 feet onto a landing below. She was rushed to the hospital, but doctors were unable to save her. The university issued a statement saying, "Our hearts go out to Sydney's parents and her family and friends. Theirs is an unimaginable loss, and we share their grief."
Just a few weeks before graduation for her friends and family is just the worst thing that can possibly happen, and I just want to send my thoughts and prayers out to them.
According to the university, the tower door is always locked, and there have been no other falls in or from the tower. At Jesuit High School, where Monfries graduated in 2015, students and staff are also grieving. In a statement, the president says, Sydney was a very special member of our community, beloved for her spirit of kindness, generosity, and compassion. She was a true gift to our community, a blessing beyond measure for all who had the privilege of knowing her. And tonight, the university is still investigating how the students gained access to the tower. Back to you. Thank you.
You try to fuck me, I'm going to embarrass you.
Facts. Salute, people. It is a death. HNIC, battle rap and investing, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the righteous heterosexuals. Without us, there would be no they, them. Shout out to all the Christians, the Hebrew Israelites, even the Muslims. We got Bones Brigante in the building, man. Can you see my shirt? Fordham. Fordham University. Yeah, shout out to all the graduates of Fordham, all the alumni, everybody that's in school now. That's even the Muslims. We got Bones Brigante in the building, man. Bones Brigante. Can you see my shirt? Fordham. Fordham University. Yeah, shout out to all the graduates of Fordham, all the alumni, everybody that's in school now.
We must pay homage to him.
You know, we preaching positivity on this side. I suggest everybody go get their education, and if you can't formally educate yourself, you know, the way that you can, be it through the streets, whether you want to self-educate. But yeah, I want you to get some insight into your mind and do the right things with your time and yourself. You know what I mean? Facts. So Bones, you got a battle coming up on the Goods versus T-Rex card, right? Yeah. And I saw the face-off. It got a little nasty for your opponent. Yeah, you already battling male pattern baldness. I've been going bald for the last 20 years. Yeah, man. I'm tired of this dude, man. I'm tired of him talking about me 10 in the morning. If I don't get his second half, we're not battling. So tell him, give me that $75 and we could get it on. Yo, not for nothing though, man. Like, he used to go live at 6 in the morning about me, 5 in the morning. I'm like, bro, like, you woke up, you didn't even brush your teeth, you didn't kiss your girl, nothing. Like, right. You just went live talking about me. Right. You know, that's just, yeah. So I'm not surprised he's doing that to you, and nobody's watching him, right? That's the saddest part. That's what gets me mad. I'll be more happy if you talk about me and you have a whole audience, you promoting my brand. Right. You just talking to 3 people, my nigga. You could have called. It'd be the same thing. Like, I came on a live one day and it was like, yo, why you look upset? And I'm like, bro, I'm on my way to the gym. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing up talking about me? Like, this shit is weird. Right. All right.
Before you let Bones get his final words, you said you was doing yoga earlier. You a yogi? Yeah, I tore my Achilles. You flexible? No, I'm really not, because I'm mad muscular. So
all right, you guys, we live in the era of smartphones and stupid people. But without stupid people, we would have no one to laugh at. Check out this guy. His arms are so big he can't even eat right. His body contains more oil than the fries on the table. When you are dead, you don't know you are dead. It's only painful for others. The same applies when you are stupid. Now look at this guy here.
You flexible?
No, I'm really not, because I'm mad muscular. So it's really for the mental and the restorative state, because I tore my Achilles in 2002. What the fuck was that?
It was a wolf howl. Basically, it was just like some physical therapy, and you continued doing the stretches, but you're not doing no downward dogs.
No, I whatever the pose, I do heated power yoga. So it's more.
What is that? Heated power yoga. What's powerful about it?
So because it's more strength based. Nah, Joe Rogan talks about that shit. No, it's more. You using your body weight, but like you do the down dogs, you do all of the yoga poses, but it also incorporates like just physical movements. You know what I mean? Like, really, my goal is to be able to do a handstand push up. That's what I want to do.
I was just about to ask, so because I've seen people doing like where they'll put their legs in a triangle or something, and they'll be doing like a handstand and doing push-ups. And I was like, yo, it's like some parkour type yoga. Like, yo, you're doing the most. So that's what
My goal is to be able to do a handstand push-up. Yeah.
Okay, so your goal is not the splits. That's all I want to know. I just want to make sure that you're
Nah. But here's the thing though. Like, see, that type of shit, it don't bother me, because if you have the ability to do a split, that just means your body is just.
That just means your pelvis. I'm not even gonna get into it, but yeah, because okay.
No, but it's a nasty turn.
It's just weird because like.
But listen,
like, if a man can do the splits, I think he should keep that a secret.
But listen, here's the thing though, because Joe Rogan can do a split. But what I'm saying is this: as I get older, I can't say
that don't make it right because Joe Rogan.
Right.
but listen, what I'm telling you is all that shit means is you're physically able to push your body past a limit.
I feel you.
I've had my ups and downs, my fair share of bumpy roads and heavy winds. That's what made me what I am today. Now I stand here before you. What you see is a body crafted to perfection, a pair of legs engineered to defy the laws of physics, and a mindset to master the most epic of splits.
Okay, so your goal is not the splits. That's all I want to know. I just want to make sure that you're.
Nah. But here's the thing though. Like, see, that type of shit, it don't bother me, because if you have the ability to do a split, that just means your body is just.
That just means your pelvis. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, because okay.
No, but it's a nasty turn.
It's just weird because like.
But listen,
if a man can do the splits, I think he should keep that a secret.
But listen, here's the thing though, because Joe Rogan can do a split. But what I'm saying is this.
I just like
you know what I mean? Like, bro, I got a friend of mine that I used to play basketball with. He can't even walk. He got brain damage and he can't walk. So, and we're in our 40s. So when we're in our 60s, he's going to be even less mobile, you know.
Right.
So if in your older age you have mobility, bro, you can't tell me, oh, that's gay. Like, I'm too grown for that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But my goal is a handstand push.
Yeah, I think if you could do the splits in your 60s, it might help your heart health. I don't know what that would help you do. Like, I just don't know, but I feel you though. Like, you know, push your body to the limit, you know, run your miles, swim your laps. You know, do your push-ups. You in better shape.
Off the wall. Just go off the wall.
That's where you start. You start on the wall, and then you start on the wall, and you move back, and then you just gotta. A lot of it is your core engagement, and a lot of it is your upper body strength. So the power vinyasa, a lot of it is upper body shit.
Yep, it happens. Okay. Well, I learned a lot. Thank you, Bones. I appreciate. I'm so glad I got this.
And now you also got to remember, Phil Jackson, who was Michael Jordan's coach, did yoga. A lot of people that
don't make it right. That don't make it right. So what?
So it makes it wrong.
It don't, just because somebody that everybody know did it, don't mean that everybody should go do it.
Right.
But I feel you though. I'm just speaking as a woman's perspective.
That's some martial arts shit, but like that's again, if you're doing it for martial arts, you do it in the gym. If niggas should not be.
My whole thing is just don't yoga.
Like, yo, I'm gonna do my
just
split.
tell me you're stretching. Just tell me you're stretching. Don't call it yoga. Like, cause I'm about to be in there like,
but it's yoga. Like that's what it is.
Okay, yogi.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yogi.
Shout out to Bones, man. Let him do his yoga. So what? Let him do his yoga. It is what it is. At least he's doing something. At least he's doing something. Clifford don't do nothing, man. I don't support doing the splits though. I don't support that.
But this is what I'm telling you. If I would have known what it did for me mentally, I would have been doing that shit before. Because I told my
meditation part of it.
Huh?
You mean the meditation part of it, or just the
meditation, the restorative? So usually I'll do yoga, right? And then I'll go work out after I do my yoga. Like one day, mentally, I was in such a great space. I say, yo, I'm not even working out. I want to stay here as long as I possibly can because it's got Zen qualities to it. So just the space that it puts you in mentally it saves me from arguing with people. It saves me a lot of fucking empty thoughts. I like it.
But my question is, when you do the meditation part of it, are you trying to like summon some type of spirits or anything like that?
He's just trying to find peace of mind.
No. What you're doing?
Why you answering for him?
No, I'm telling you what you're doing. You're clearing your mind. You're clearing your mind. Even like sometimes when I do the poses, because of how I'm built, I can't do a lot of poses. So I might stretch and I might twist my face up, and my instructor, she'll tell me, soften your face, calm down.
I know, but, all right, so what the instructor is telling you, right? So do you do like the 3 seconds? I mean, the 3 breaths 6 times, like type stuff, like because they tell you to control your breaths and count it. Do you do all of that? Because that's satanic.
To breathe is satanic.
In terms of the way that they instruct on how to do it in yoga, yes.
So let me ask you this: you've been to a yoga class?
I know about yoga. I know about it. I studied it.
I have. I used to do yoga, and then I just switched to just stretching because I was like, I don't need all this 8 count, breathe in, do. I don't need all that.
There's like 2 stretches I do when I go to the gym. Like there's 2 stretches. I'm not trying to like do all this other stuff that entails with yoga, because that's opening up your vessel.
I feel you when you say like it gives you the peace of mind, because when I'm stretching, my mind can get so clear. I'll fuck around and fall asleep. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'll fall asleep on the floor in a mid stretch. So
yeah, that's like gentle yoga. I don't do that. I do the yoga where it's like a workout.
But this is what's crazy though, Bones, because it's just a lot of things that's in combination of things. You said you was at the Jay-Z party. You're doing the yoga and you have like the voodoo dolls, like
no.
You do witchcraft. That's what the chat was.
No. I wasn't at a Jay-Z party. I was at a Fred the Godson party.
Right. My bad. It's just Jay-Z's peoples was there type stuff.
It was in Jay-Z's office.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I don't have witchcraft. I have a young Dolph doll. I believe in Jesus.
No.
Jesus,
Jesus! 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 Crazy. Jesus!
Okay, I don't have witchcraft. I have a young Dolph doll. I believe in Jesus. Bro.
No. That's what I'm saying, to make it clear for people, because people in the chat are asking because of a lot of things.
Well, listen, if y'all want to play connect the dots like that, you know, that's you could do that, bro. You know what I got going on over here. If listen, trust me, if I was in some Illuminati shit or anywhere close to it, my apartment wouldn't be looking like this, bro.
Nah, not always. These guys, like we know there's niggas out here that'll kill their own mother for like $500. So there's dudes that'll do stuff for a lot less, man. Like
yeah.
In terms of Noriega was talking about it, and he said, "Oh, to making like 30,000 a show, he had to go through some certain types of doors, and he decided not to do it." If you ever saw that interview with him,
well, I told bro, I got a job, bro. You know what I mean? Right. I still got a job, so I clearly haven't gotten that far, you know. And like I said, I believe in Jesus. So
Jesus! 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 Crazy. Jesus! Jesus!
we ain't crossing them lines, B.
Just ask him the question for the chat, man. That's it. Because we've heard of a lot of different artists on this platform, you know. Like another battle rapper, Holmesy the God. He came up here admitting that he does witchcraft. He does spells with little rocks and stuff. That goes.
Weird stuff in school, man.
What the hell, bro?
What's wrong with us?
What you doing? No, it's bro. What's the hell?
I wanna kill my mom. What the fuck? I wanna kill my dad. I wanna kill my grandma.
Devil, this shit hard.
I wanna kill my mom. Kill my mom. I wanna kill my dad. Murder him. I wanna kill my grandma. Kill my grandma. I wanna kill my mom. Kill my mom. I wanna kill.
On a lot in battle rap, actually. There's a lot of battle rappers that do witchcraft nowadays. Different Santeria, all types of shit.
But you're Spanish. The Santeria exists more in your community than it does in battle rap.
Spanish is a language more so, but in terms of my Caribbean roots, like just because my ethnicity doesn't mean anything. I'm an Israelite.
But I'm saying okay, so Spanish is a language, but when we talking like Dominicans, Hispanics, Santeria exists more on that side than it does in battle rap.
Yeah, but Santeria is just another form of witchcraft, which all comes from the Babylonian system. It's all just they call it different things, but it's all different types of spells summoning the same types of spirits.
Well, I've seen that more in Hispanic communities than I have in battle rap, though.
No, that's
Catholicism isn't the only way that Cubans show their faith. Over half the population practices some form of Santeria, an African religion brought to Cuba with the slave trade. Though since then it's taken on a distinctly Cuban flavor.
Yeah, but Santeria is just another form of witchcraft, which all comes from the Babylonian system. It's all just they call it different things, but it's all different types of spells summoning the same types of spirits.
Well, I've seen that more in Hispanic communities than I have in battle rap, though.
No, that's definitely in battle rap. Miss Hustle does voodoo, you know, because she's Haitian though, but that comes from her.
So have you seen Miss Hustle do voodoo?
No, she admitted it. She proudly talked about it on Caps' stream.
On what?
On Angry Fans show. She proudly talked about it. I covered it.
Okay, well, you know.
I'm just saying, like, in terms of like that, Satanism and witchcraft is becoming a lot more popular in our society. We know we're in the end of days. If you said you believe in Jesus Christ,
Jesus, 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 crazy. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Oh, come on. We're staying, we're going, we're staying, we're going. Make up your mind.
Because them people, them Illuminati people met us. And I saw that shit. You know what I mean? They met us and they offered us something, but I left. I didn't want no parts of it. Sirius Jones stayed. He knew about that. That's where a lot of that, the on and off, the overcomes and the...
So you left Fight Club for bad reasons.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I've been around it enough that if, like, is battle rap mad cliquish? Yeah, but
definitely.
Yeah, but Satanism? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, Smack is a follower of Bobby Hemmett, who teaches the mysteries of Satan.
He follows him where? On Instagram?
He follows the teachings of Bobby Hemmett. Like but
how do you know this? How do you know this?
I did my research.
Well, so where though? Like, how do you know
on Instagram? You can follow hashtags, right? So he follows 3 different hashtags on Instagram. One of them is for sneakers. The second one is the URL, and the third one is the teachings of Bobby Hemmett. And if you go through the teachings of Bobby Hemmett, he teaches the mysteries of Satan and the rebellion of the Most High.
You know what you're gonna find if you go to my Twitter?
I'm not accusing you of nothing. I'm asking you questions. That's
listen. No, but because I gotta stand on my truth. You know what you're gonna find if you go to Twitter. I follow nothing but amateur porn bitches, bro.
Oh my God, that don't make this no better.
This is what I'm into. So that's what I said. You can't. I'm not really whatever they got going on. I open that app. I want to see some sneakers and I want to see some pussy, bro. Okay, I don't have witchcraft. I have a young Dolph dog. I believe in Jesus.
No.
Jesus. Jesus! Jesus! Jesus!
So saying you don't pay attention to these battlers' personal lives. I got you. I feel you. But they put their
but that's why you wouldn't know then. You know what I mean? You wouldn't
but I am around it enough. I'm around it enough to know. Like I think y'all giving some of these dudes a little too much credit. Like these.
Oh, come on. We're staying, we're going, we're staying, we're going. Make up your mind.
These
I'm just going by their own words, Bones. That's it. I'm going by what they're telling me. If you're telling me you practice witchcraft, then I'm going to go with that.
No, but Bones, I used to tell Adept the same thing. He used to say, this person is practicing this. And I'd be like, that person don't even look like they can read. You know what I mean? You're giving them too much.
This is what I'm saying.
Right, but then at the same time, it's really witchcraft for listen, it's really witchcraft for dummies out here. These dumb motherfuckers is worshiping the hell out of Satan. For real.
Still refuse to accept my godhood. Keep your own God. In fact, this might be a good time to pray to him. For I beheld Satan, and he fell from heaven like lightning. You're off the air.
So it's really because listen, people be desperate in situations where they want to be on so bad, and they're like, God's not working fast enough. Who else can I talk to? And that's what these people are doing. Trust me, if they
hold on. Sue Surf admitted to talk. He talks to spirits and different demons before his battles. That's why he calls himself the devil's grandson. He talks about this openly. He said he actually casts a spell before his battles.
Reed said he channels the devil in his battles. ARP felt a demon.
Hold up, Bones. Hold up, because I got a few clips I want to show you before we get out of here. Hold up.
That's what y'all niggas feel. Watch this. Channel some other shit. I done channel Satan in that joint. Real shit, bro. Bad. No get.
Now this is the most nasty part. Reed said he channels Satan in his battles. Look what Your Honor put on this man's jacket.
Honor, man, I ain't about nothing. I'm from the district, never been bluffing. I came to Jersey to fuck a bad bitch and kill Stan. And me and Dollars just got finished fucking. Honor, nigga. What?
Why would he say? What? And he was throwing up the devil horns. And we know homosexuality is satanic. I mean, at least I'm gonna speak for myself. And I know homosexuality is satanic, right? And these dudes who practice and do witchcraft and they do Satanism, they also practice Roman Greco type of orgies with each other. Why did this man, Your Honor, said him and Dollars was fucking, man? Why did T-Rex say he fucked Uncle Rob?
I done fucked Uncle Rob. I ain't fuck him in a way where I was trying to fuck him.
Bro, I don't know about none of this shit you showing me, bro.
Look, these niggas is working with Joe Biden, Bones. Hold up.
If you got the answers to get me out this dark path, my brother, enlighten me. We always telling each other to stay woke. That's why at this time we gotta use our voice and you have to vote. The facts should show. Biden has a plan for African Americans. We're not dealing with your average Joe.
Why they promoting Joe Biden while wearing satanic clothing?
Yo, that was for a bag, bro. They got a bag.
Not everything. Not all.
That don't make it right, Bones. That don't make it right,
bro. Hold up, Bones. One last question. Before I get you canceled out of battle rap, because they're gonna try to cancel you because you did the interview with me. Niggas are gonna be mad. I'm telling you. All right, that's why I wait for the end for this. But I need to know, how do you feel about Smack handling his artists like this? Why is he touching Suge like that?
I never seen that.
Why you got these clips? Like, well, you just got this shit in your library, bro?
I never seen that.
The network sends me these clips, yo. They send me this and they're like, what the fuck is going on in battle rap? Adept, you got to talk about this because nobody else is going to cover this shit.
That's crazy.
This is wrong.
Who sent you that clip?
I don't remember who exactly sent it to me, but somebody sent it to me, man. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to the wolves in the chat. They send me these clips, man. This is what these people are doing.
Bro, yo, bro. You just out of all the clips you just sent me, Your Honor shit is just I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you get this shit from. Like, who was he battling? Stampede?
He was battling Stamp. Even Stamp was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Honor, man, I ain't about nothing. I'm from the district, never been bluffing. I came to Jersey to fuck a bad bitch and kill Stan. And me and Dollars just got finished fucking. Honor, nigga. What?
Who is that? How you know it's not a girl named Dollars that he's talking about? Like, who's
because Clean Paper battled, Your Honor, and he said, you know what, I got a problem with you, Your Honor? You said you and my mans was fucking. That's what Clean Paper said. And Your Honor never cleared this up. We've been asking Your Honor forever, man. He could address all these other things, but he don't address that. Who the fuck were you talking about? What Dollars? Was it Reed Dollars? Was it Dame Dollar? Like, who were you talking about?
I think it was Speed Dollar, because you remember when Jersey had them leagues where Sue Surf first started and that dark skinned dude.
No. Listen, if we don't know who it is, y'all can't speculate, bro. Because
I have to ask the question.
That's what y'all niggas feel. Watch this. Channel some other shit. I done channel Satan in that joint. Real.
The story of Lucifer, from glory to curse. A personality referred to as Lucifer appears in Isaiah chapter 14. Lucifer's Latin root means one who brings light, while the Hebrew translation is morning star. Lucifer was depicted as a radiant, shining, and majestic being in any language. He was a high-ranking angel. Lucifer was one of God's main angels, and Michael and Gabriel in God's heavenly hosts. However, at some point, Lucifer made a grave error. He challenged God. Luke chapter 10, verse 18. He said to them, I watched Satan fall from heaven like a flash of lightning. Here, Jesus describes to his disciples a scene that he had experienced in heaven. This event took place before Jesus' incarnation as the Son of Mary. He cautioned them against the perils of allowing pride to control them. That scene he described was God's judgment on a created angel named Lucifer. Lucifer had occupied a position of unique honor in heaven. Ezekiel chapter 28, verses 12 through 15. Son of man, take up a dirge for the king of Tyre, and say to him, Thus says the Lord God, You had the full measure of perfection and the finishing touch of completeness, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering, the ruby, the topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the lapis lazuli, the turquoise, and the emerald. And the gold, the workmanship of your settings and your sockets, was in you. They were prepared on the day that you were created. You were the anointed cherub who covers and protects, and I placed you there. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked in the midst of the stones of fire, the sparkling jewels. You were blameless in your ways, from the day you were created, until unrighteousness and evil were found in you. Lucifer is described as the anointed cherub who covers. The cherubim spread their wings atop, enveloping the mercy seat with their wings. They faced each other. The faces of the cherubim were towards the mercy seat. Lucifer was exemplary in beauty. Pride caused him to challenge God and to seek a place of equality with God. Apparently, Lucifer had authority over a company of angels, and he had succeeded in alienating some of those under him from their loyalty to God. He led them to join him in his rebellion against God. In response, God cast Lucifer and his partners in rebellion from his presence. In order to describe Lucifer's activity in turning some angels against God through his persistent plot. Ezekiel
You channeling Satan, I'm going to think you're going to get all types of demonic ideas, demonic spirits going within you, and you're going to do nasty things, man.
Well, I'm not, listen, well, me personally, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't even play with that word like that, but right. But some people, everybody's not like that way. I think if, let me tell you something, right? You ever listen to Motley Crue? You know what Motley Crue is?
Yeah.
Okay, so Motley Crue got a song called Shout at the Devil, right? So, right. I read Nikki Sixx's book. Nikki Sixx was the writer for Motley Crue. He was the bassist, but he wrote their music as well. So he said in the beginning, the song was called "Talk to the Devil." So he said he said he was writing the music, and in a fucking book, it hovered, and he was like, "All right, I'm not playing with this shit. So I'm not gonna say talk to the devil. We're gonna say we shout at the devil. Like it's just, and we're gonna denounce the devil. We're gonna scream at him now." You see what I'm saying? So I think if somebody really understood what came with playing with that, they wouldn't say that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but everybody, I feel what you're saying, because I've heard a lot of stuff about that too, like when people play with Ouija boards and stuff.
Yeah, like that's not no play shit, yo.
Right. But evil hides in plain sight. K-Shine had tweets talking about Ifa and other deities, and this person will answer my prayers, but it wasn't God. These people see these things. If you Google the stuff that, like, it's in plain sight, but people play so much, and words aren't taken seriously these days, so it goes over people's heads. But you gotta
think, Bones, we seen a whole stream where K-Shine's at Beasley's house, and Rain is trying to press him to denounce God, and he's telling him to like that. He's telling him
y'all have this indictment on.
No, Bones, it's not an indictment. It's Rain proudly under in his colorful socks at Beasley's house, talking to Shine, pressing him, telling him, "Yo, why you believe in Jesus Christ? Why do you accept that?"
So, straight up, you can't tell me how to move if you a nigga with no motion. He looking at me like that's Bones from 106. I'm looking like this nigga needs some lotion. You got kids. I can't believe you found a bitch to have sex with you. I imagine I could catch bed bugs just by standing next to you. He come up to where my chest is, but out here talking reckless, looking like he ate a pack of cigarettes for breakfast. 5 foot nothing, but he do a lot of bluffing. Could tell by how his teeth looked that his mother never loved him. Neglected as a child when it's perfection in my style. You could cut it, cook it, chop it up, and stuff it in a valve. That's pure potency. So why y'all comparing smoke to coca leaves? My throwaways is better than that bullshit that he wrote for me. A hustler. You could come and get this smoke from me. I still got them 3 for 10 nicks. I get them smoked for cheap. Reggie. I mean, you remember when niggas was smoking 3 for 10 nicks? Was you outside? They had them.
Hey, man. You gotta make every dollar count, man.
I had to shout out to my man Hollow. Had to give him a little dirty batch for a dirty little nigga, man. What makes a difference when you know, presentation makes a very big difference. That's the difference.
What makes a difference when you know, presentation makes a very big difference. That's the difference.
What makes a difference when you know, presentation makes a very big difference. That's the difference between a Brooklyn Brawler and Bret the Hitman Hart. Yes, Smoke, please don't use your star power to beat me.
Start somewhere.
Yeah, he got
start somewhere, man.
Bro, he been battling for 15 years. He been battling for as long as this shit been going on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's just a difference. Somebody was like, yo, don't be trying to use your star power to overpower the nigga, but it's a difference in what we do. That's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Like what you mean, though?
Yeah. Smoke, please don't use your star power to beat me. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's just a difference in what niggas do. Like, look at how his little diss record, and look at where we at responding to it. You know what I mean? It's just, and whether y'all niggas want to admit it or not, that shit makes a very big difference. It all does. It all makes a difference when you know, presentation makes a very big difference. That's the difference between a Brooklyn Brawler and Bret the Hitman Hart. You know what I'm saying? I might be dating myself with some of that, but it's just the truth.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Man. And,
It's against your moral code as a man. Essentially, you're a prostitute. I gave him an
Nigga change his outfit for me, I can make him do anything. For money.
He was like, it's power, see?
Nigga change his outfit for man. He went on Hip-Hop Israel and said P has to pick the outfits.
My style was not liked, and that in order for me to be booked, I have to change my style to fit P's perception.
Period. You can't wear what you want. That's not how it's gonna go down. That's one of the first signs that you're getting in a situation where they're trying to manipulate you and manipulate your thinking and gain some type of control over you. All right? If you would change for another man, then he already got you. He already got you. In his mind, he's like, damn, this nigga really changed his whole outfit for me? Shit. If I can make a nigga change his outfit for me, I can make him do anything. For money.
He was like, it's power, see? I can make a man, he said, if I can make a man suck my dick, I can make people do anything. For money. That's what you said, Puff. About Christopher Williams sucking your dick for a demo deal, and you cut him a check.
I paid him for his battle with Suge, and I gave him an advance on his next battle. And he gladly took the money. So if it was so unethical, why did you accept the money? If it goes against your moral code, why did you accept the money? Why did you do the deal? If you do something that's against your moral code as a man, essentially you're a prostitute. That's what you are.
I would feel so offended, my nigga. Some nigga telling me what to wear? Like, I don't understand how he even approves it. That's what I'm saying. You must have to send him a full body picture before you even leave the house. Or FaceTime him. Matter of fact, he might even show up to the house. Change right here, nigga. Submit your will. That's exactly what Spanish Harlem said.
The philosophy behind Silence of Protocol goes along with URL's slogan. URL's slogan is, you can't copy respect, right? But Silence of Protocol's philosophy is, but disrespect is duplicatable. You can't copy respect, but disrespect is duplicatable. And that's behind it. So
just to clarify that.
Disrespect is duplicatable.
Disrespect is duplicatable.
It's like if we disrespect, we're gonna go extra.
Well, here's the leverage.
Okay.
Because URL is the NBA, I have leverage because I know that you want to be on the league.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll have you go through the gamut. I'll drag you through the mud, right? So that you do what I want.
Yeah.
You do what I want.
Submit your will.
Submit your will. Yes, sir.
Spanish Harlem said that the name of the game is getting you to a point where they will break you down, where you submit your will to them, and that's when you're finally let in through the doors. If they feel like you still have some fight left in you, right? They'll leave you alone. They won't call you for a year, but if you try to battle anywhere else, that's when they call you and say, yo, why you battling somewhere else? We have a situation. You have a battle at some point. But the Spanish Harlem's like, then when's my battle though? You're saying like I can't battle anywhere else, and I just gotta be loyal to you, but you're not giving me no work. He's like, nah, nigga, I'm not gonna tell you when the battle is, but you gotta battle at some point. All right? And that's to psychologically fuck with them, because then at that point it's like, Pete hangs up the phone and says, all right, let's see what this nigga does. Now, what are you gonna do? Either you're gonna go out and just go battle somewhere else, or you're gonna hold and you're gonna wait. Another few months go by. He's like, all right, this nigga hasn't battled anywhere else. Okay, I think we got him. That's when he calls you. All right, you got a battle. You show up to the venue thinking you got a battle. He's like, yo, what the fuck are you wearing? Nah, I don't like this outfit. Come to the back. I got some clothes for you.
So you can have a battler who has what it takes to be on URL, but just because he doesn't fit P's vision, he's not gonna get there.
Gotcha.
You see what I mean?
Gotcha.
So
You said what?
You know, Polo the player.
Let me see. My fault. I probably do. Let me see.
I thought that was Polo the battle rapper, but he's like, nah, because the nigga put Fordham. So I'm like, that's Polo?
Right, no. I'm not sure, bro. There's mad people I be knowing named Polo. I can't catch. Like
Nigga, Bones had on a Fordham prep sweater last night too. Damn.
Fordham prep is crazy.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Fordham is gonna be our list. I ain't gonna say that.
Every 3 weeks.
Yo, I got one more question. I'm saying this is a vital question. I'm saying because I'm hearing things in the streets. And I'm saying I'm hearing a whole lot of things in the streets. And I'm saying Bones is gonna bring a depth. And I'm saying to the battle. A depth got 4 bars. He got 4 bars. He gonna jump in the round, King. And I'm saying, how do you feel about that, King?
That's fire. That need to happen.
Yeah,
that need to happen.
God probably been building that.
Now that you said that need
what
to happen.
What that mean, Philly? What that mean?
I'm just saying, Marv
is in the building, meaning anything can happen.
It's Slipwalk versus grown man bars. Now I don't know how to do that. Marv is gonna be deep.
So I tried to ask the league owner, and I'm saying we got Baz right there, and I'm saying, but Baz, and I'm saying, look, he needs his glasses and all that, and I'm saying, I asked Baz, yo, Baz, is a depth allowed in the building? I'm saying, Baz ain't replying, King. A depth wanna know.
So I mean,
is it safe for a depth to walk in the building and spit his 4 ball?
He good, bro. He good. He could get in free. He could get in free. He could get in free.
Nah, Smoke ain't gonna do that.
Nah, he could pull up for free.
Nah, Dep already got his ticket. He got stick. Damn, nigga.
What you think, yo? Hey, yo, what you think, Tooth, man, about this nigga going up on that channel and then A-Dep being slick and disrespecting everybody he rock with, like Beasley and Clips and all of these friends he got, man.
Oh, yeah.
A Dep is, what I'm saying, a Dep is like equal cheese. A Dep is smart for that, kid. He's smart.
He's see, A-Dep is smart, but Bones was stupid, man. How would all these people feel about them going to who, you know what I'm saying? A-Dep, you know, he shits on everybody, man.
Yo, when a Dep put the music on, I said, yeah, it's over, Bones. It's over, Bones. A Dep started playing the music, I said, oh, nah, Bones don't even know what he wants to do.
Yo.
And Dep That was a smart man.
And man, I only caught like probably an hour or something worth of it, and that was 3 hours. I only caught like an hour or something, man. There's probably so much I missed. I didn't even know that he did all that. Oh my God.
3 hours. I think 3 hours of change.
And he said a girl punched him in the mouth. Oh, we gonna talk about
he said Shorty punched him in his mouth and broke his nose. Broke his nose. Broke his nose.
That's
he said, I've been through a lot of shit.
That's why he was.
If Smoke would have just said, yo, now I'm saying I took an L, now I'm saying it kept it moving, now I'm saying niggas would have respected you, now I'm saying. But he's trying to lollygag around the
I said that was an elder. Gosh, I don't know. But I know, man, that was a dumb move on Bones' part. I know it made him look bad. You wind up getting your own people talked about crazy. And then you know what he did too. Tell me not, like, we've had all these face-offs. We had face-offs on your channel, we had face-offs on other channels. And real shit, not one time did we talk any homo stuff. Not one time did we talk some stupid conspiracy. You know who bought that to Bones? You know what Bones walked right into? Now he's getting talked about like he's doing some weird shit. He said you don't be. He told Bones you conjuring up spirits by doing such as he got Bones looking crazy now.
So hold on. Did a Depp make a blog about good? I ain't see that one.
I remember one blog, not to say specifically about good, but I do remember him naming damn near the whole URL roster and saying they're all part of it.
Now, matter of fact, a Depp recently did say Goods got somebody headlining his car. I forgot who he said. He did make a blog about Goods, but I ain't watched it though. He did make a blog about Goods. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh shit.
Yeah, even Clips. Bones is cool with Clips. And then you got him talking about Clips, saying Clips sold out for the Biden ad. You got him talking about Beasley. Of course, we know the Beasley Funhouse. Bones say he cool with Beasley. Of course, he's crazy, man.
So you saying Bones shouldn't use all platforms to promote his battle?
Nah, man. Look, we were using the proper platforms, man. Your platform, Angry Fan, right platforms, bro. He was using them. I don't know why. He was desperate, man. That's why I said it's a desperate move.
Why is the Depp not the proper platform?
Because, bro, we know he's public enemy #1 to who matters on our booking levels. He disrespected ARP. He disrespected Beasley. You think they're cool with Bones going over there and helping a person who defamates them and their companies?
I don't know. I can't speak for them.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Why would you go to who he disrespected 15 minutes of fame to Uncle Rob right in front of Bones? Why would you go support a channel that doesn't support the culture you're in?
Bones is standing up. Bones is standing up. Don't do that. Bones is standing up. He was playing back. Right? He said, "Don't call."
No, but you gotta understand. Why would you be? But to be on that platform is supporting that. It is. You feel what I'm saying? It's supporting that. That's why I don't go to that platform. Before that clip was sent to me, I only went there to be informed on them talking about me for 3 hours, obviously. For 3 hours. Talking 80% about me the time, you know what I mean? Salute Liddy Rock. Yo, listen, this is gonna be a crazy one, man. Sunday gonna be a movie. So if I can't, man, look, it's gonna be my best ever, man. That's how angry I am.
Hey, yo, don't lose.
I'm focused, bro.
Don't lose, King. If you lose, damn, your brand's done.
That's not an option. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine that. So.
Let me ask you this before we get to that. Do you have any friends in battle rap?
Yeah, I got plenty of people that fuck me in battle rap. They just like to do it behind the scenes because I'm like the #1 worst enemy in battle rap.
Yeah, because it seems like you're kind of controversial, you know, like, you know, I see you, you know, like a lot of the things you say is kind of off the wall.
That's what I want to, because I want to get deep into that conversation as well, because I know you have a history in not you've reached a lot of higher levels than a lot of people in battle rap in terms of like you made like BET, you've battled Uncasa, you have like those types of like states in battle rap to where you probably know a lot of people that were behind the scenes. So I definitely want to have a conversation about that because battle rap culture in general has taken a complete 180. You know, like once Silicon Valley, Hollywood, and all these people got involved, things started getting a little more funny. We started seeing the J2s on the stage. I just saw a whole tranny battle on freaking iBattle. Like this is bugged out. I've never seen this in battle rap.
I mean, Pat Stay, rest in peace to him. You know, he did that as well. And I
Yo, when I first got this matchup, I went back and I watched all the battles of Pat and I was like, shit, Dan is screwing me. But then the Clips battle came out and I was like, nope, there ain't shit he can do to me. Because this is more like a mirror match. Y'all confused now? Like, how could it be? Well, we both just standing here, not even shells of the men that we used to be. I'm just doing me. See, I'm just doing me. You had to change. Fatherhood's in your destiny, and you understand karma pays back. It's interest and penalties. So
I think where we're at in society today, where everybody wants equality and stuff like that, it's just a natural progression that you're going to see. But I don't think that implies that everybody that's involved in battle rap is
nah, not at all. And that's the misconception that people try to say about my channel too. That I'm saying everybody's involved. That's not true at all. Right. Hell no. Most people have no idea what type of system they're involved in. Even in the hip hop industry and the music industry, not everybody knows what's actually going on.
Right.
They get you. They pull you in little by little. Like, you know what I mean? We're not gonna act like that doesn't go on in hip hop. We're hearing about all this stuff with Diddy. You know, and what's crazy is Diddy was heavily involved in battle rap as well.
No, Diddy came to one event, the most historical, one of the most historical nights in battle rap.
Homie Diddy just sent me a motherfucking special announcement. You heard? The stakes has been raised. The nigga that win the motherfucking next round is getting a 10 stacks right now. You heard? 10 stacks. Money in the building. Hold up.
Them shotgun shells is red and lime green. When I squeeze, it look like a Gucci crime scene. Luke wanted $25K to kill a nigga that's ill. For that 10K, Diddy got I kill this nigga for real.
Paid $100 more to come. Homie Diddy just sent me a motherfucking special announcement.
Right,
Which
when Lux pulled up the casket.
Which was Summer Madness 2, you know, but yeah, you know,
No, because I watched the interview, right? So Beasley did an interview with it was Doggy Diamonds.
Right.
And he said that before really URL, like really in the beginning of it, you know, they started like in 2009. The beginning of it, they would actually battle for, even before that, they used to host these battles like just at Diddy's studio. That's what he was saying. Before even the URL was a thing. They would battle for deals.
Yeah,
like in terms of like how people would even like Cassidy versus Freeway, how Cass was battling for deals, you know, battle rap.
Right.
You know.
Right. Is this a little better if I go this way? Because I think
yeah, you good. Yeah, that's better like that.
That's a little better that way, right?
Yeah, you good. It don't matter.
Good.
It don't matter either way. But so, and I also heard about stuff like with BET, you know, like cats who actually worked. The dude that he worked with, the remember the Basement. He went on a whole tour talking about some strange stuff that was going on at BET, and this is just goes on in the entertainment industry in general. Yeah. And I don't think it's wrong for me to ask the question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely, because I got a lot of allies when it comes to battle rap, more allies than enemies. And you know, it's a love-hate relationship that I do have with battle rap. But me personally, I've never seen no weird off-the-wall crazy type of shit. That's all I can say.
He went on Hip Hop Israel and said P has to pick the outfits.
My style was not liked, and understand that in order for me to be booked, I have to change my style to fit P's perception.
Period. You can't wear what you want. That's not how it's gonna go down. That's one of the first signs that you're getting in a situation where they're trying to manipulate you and manipulate your thinking and gain some type of control over you. All right? If you would change for another man, then he already got you. He already got you. In his mind, he's like, damn, this nigga really changed his whole outfit for me? Shit. If I can make a nigga change his outfit for me, I can make him do anything. For money.
He was like, it's power, see? I can make a man, he said, if I can make a man suck my dick, I can make people do anything. For money. That's what you said, Puff. About Christopher Williams sucking your dick for a demo deal, and you cut him a check.
I paid him for his battle with Suge, and I gave him an advance on his next battle. And he gladly took the money. So if it was so unethical, why did you accept the money? If it goes against your moral code, why did you accept the money? Why did you do the deal? If you do something that's against your moral code as a man, essentially you're a prostitute. That's what you are.
So have you heard about how well do you know Bill collected?
Me and Bill, I'm familiar with Bill. I've known Bill, you know, on a surface level, you know, it's always been a respect type of thing, just more or less for the craft. You know, I never really like we hung out with Bill. And
he said he was kidnapped and he was forced to stay at Beasley's house for like months.
I don't know how true that is.
Yo, Bones, I'm telling you, like, what's crazy? You could call, like, I did an interview with Easy the Block Captain, right? And he was asking me about the same type of stuff like you was asking me, and I brought up the example with Bill Collector. He called Bill Collector on the phone, and Bill Collector, word for word, said the same thing I said. He got a whole interview about it.
He said that he was kidnapped?
Right, yes. He said he thought that he was going to get some weed, and out of nowhere, he was forced to go to Beasley's house, and he got there, and there was pretty much the couch was made up. There was pillowcases, toothbrush, toothpaste, bars with the soap, all of that. I'm telling you, like, he did an interview about it, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
He doubled down on it like 5 times.
I don't know how.
Beasley confirmed it. Beasley did an interview with Angry Fan, where Beasley was talking about like, oh yeah, I let Bill Collector stay at my house and I took him to Christmas dinner. I gave him money, not for battles, like it. And Calico said,
then look, that sounds. It sounds
like some real nigga shit, right?
Yeah,
like
that's what it sounds like.
That's one example.
Down.
I understand that example. I understand where he coming from with that. Bill Collector said it wasn't really like that though, but Calico said he was drugged at Beasley's house, and then he woke up days later and Smack was there in the beginning. He takes a drink. He knocks out for a little bit. He wakes up. Smack is in Hawaii. And Beasley's fetching getting like sandwiches for him and shit. I'm telling you this. This is just what was said, though.
Yo, listen, I don't.
Get on up. 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 It's like the Moo said, he's leading us to the money.
Oh, get the bounce.
Like some Diddy shit. Like it do. Have you worked with Beasley before? Like,
well, me and Beasley. So Beasley is my point of contact when it comes to Smack. We've had plenty phone calls about stuff that we were possibly gonna do in terms of a battle.
Like with Serious Jones, finally, we're gonna set that up. Like,
it was a lot of it never really got down to a name. The one name that it got down to was the Miles battle, because like that's when it really got to like, okay, we could do this, we could find an event to do it. It's just always been up in the air. We've never really had nothing concrete. But outside of, I've had more discussions with Beasley about things not related to battle rap, and no gay shit, nothing. It was
right. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's personally he's gay. I think they're pansexual. So that's something else. That's something else in the industry type shit. These niggas gotta take an oath and all types of other shit. We could talk about that.
I don't know. Listen, Beasley to me, like I said, he's the one that I talk to. Beasley will pull up. We'll go to the juice bar. We'll have some shots. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Beasley. Beasley's the one y'all don't really want to fuck with, because Beasley really.
I believe that.
Beasley really wants to fuck one of these battle rappers up. He understands the business of it, because Beasley started out in the music industry. So Beasley, when we're out,
that's another thing that's an indictment on him in a way, though. But
I can't say it's an indictment. All I know is he used to work at a label. You know, that's his background. But what I'm saying is, I never seen no weird shit with Beasley. What I seen is Beasley, when he get a few shots of that tiger bone in him, Beasley start looking around the room like, all right, I could beat this nigga up. He got a little weight to him. I'm gonna keep him at a distance. Him, I'm gonna shove his nose bone through his brain. Like Beasley, like want to fight. That's really.
Are you sure that's fighting though? Like, are you sure that's why he's staring niggas down after he gets some shots in him once he drinks that fireball?
Beasley does martial arts. You see what I'm saying?
I bet he does.
Beasley does martial arts, and that's he functions from that standpoint. So the first point that he's functioning is from a point of discipline, where he knows he could really hurt somebody, so he's not gonna really go all the way there with him. But when that nigga really gets to that point where he's like, yo, because when we in a juice bar, we around some different type of cat. This is a street element, you know what I'm saying? So this is him getting a little bit on point, like, let me, you know, I might be a little tipsy right now, so if it pops off, this is how I'm gonna handle this, you know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about an incident where there was footage of Beasley getting into it with somebody and he was like, look, we could go right now, like you know what I'm saying? Like Beasley really want to break somebody's neck, you know what I mean? Y'all better leave Beasley alone. I'm trying to tell you.
The chat want to know what's tiger bone. When he gets the tiger bone in his system, what is that?
Tiger bone is just something we drink uptown. You got tiger bone, you got around the world, you got ginger gongs, you got baji.
Is that like a honey pack?
No, it's like the root. It's not actually alcohol. It'll turn you up if you're gonna see your joint. If you're gonna see your chick, you have a few shots of that. Yeah, you're gonna tear something up. That's really what it's for. I mean, we all drink that shit uptown.
So that's what it's for.
So you see, like you know the juice bar that the Locks got?
Yeah, the one in Yonkers, yeah.
In the Yonkers, yeah. That's
right there in Getty Square.
You go in there.
Gas station. It's by the gas station, right? The D Block gas station. Is that?
Shit! What? You are right. You are right. Maybe I should quit.
Well, now you're finally talking some sense, because you keep this up. Let me tell you something. You keep this up and it's going to be over, and believe me, it's going to be over real quick.
You said I got beat up for beating up a battle rap chick. Huh? Come on, Smokey. Why the fuck would you lie about it? You mean to tell me 2 battle rappers got beat up and it took 10 years for battle rap to find out about it? I don't even know why you would mention Shorty's name, because that's not even my girl, Paul. But if I got knocked out 10 years ago, whew, that shit would have made the big box on World Star. I guess these fake personals is just something I got to deal with. No matter how many stories he fabricates, it ain't gonna equal up to this real shit. Okay. Now, Polo and Cola want to know what happened on Fordham. They wasn't even asking you a lot of questions. You getting mad at them when a nigga who fucked you up was violating in that comment section. Look, we gonna skip all of the chit chat. Pussy nigga, where your grip at? Cause the debt beat the shit out your bitch ass, and you still have yet to go get your lick back. Whoa. Niggas go to Fordham Road to get sneakers. Yo, Good, don't do that. That's what me and Goods went to get our ice. Whoa. On the corner of Fordham and the concourse, they sell pizza. And that's the same place you went and got a slice. I heard you pulled up in your whip, but you left there in an ambulance. I heard you pulled up in your whip. Whoa. On the corner of Fordham and the concourse, they sell pizza. And that's the same place you went and got a slice. Whoa. I heard you pulled up in your whip, but you left there in an ambulance. I heard if you say Pop the Leos 3 times, a dep will pop out like he candy. Pop the Leos. Pop the Leos. Pop the, let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in.
You are looking through a window into another world.
I don't believe what you were
Window into another world.
What you mean? There's footage. We saw.
No, there's footage. Alright, so two. Alright, you gotta admit, right? Isn't it chopped? Alright, isn't the footage chopped up? That's number one, right? Is it chopped up? Isn't it?
I mean,
also, when you see someone directly in front of me, you don't ever see me turn from the person. You don't ever see me turn from the person. When I walked across the street, he talking about when I walked across the street, he talking about I ran across the street. There was nobody in front of me still, right? You didn't see nobody chasing me. There was no run. They were gone already. They ran.
You ain't run.
Yeah, I never ran from nothing. I walked across the street. Hold up, I walked across the street after they ran. There's a reason. There's a cameraman still catching it.
They ran first.
They bit on everything. But the last thing I'm seeing is them running. What went down, went down. They ran. Niggas was running.
Confusing that. Okay, now I'm confused.
You got 5. You saw 5 people on video, right? About 5.
I can't recall. I think about 2 or 3. I seen what's the shorty name? Truly Lace, Rob E, and somebody else.
Nah, but we not even talking. We talking about the 3 in the hoodies around there and all that. The 3 people in the hoodies you see walking back and forth.
When they first pulled up.
What?
When they first pulled up, with ski mask and all that. All right.
Yeah, bro. Listen, and there's more people that y'all don't realize on the sides. And remember, and you see this random camera person that's just far back from everything. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is more people than you realize. It's cool. That don't fucking matter. What went down, what went down. I'm a real nigga in every situation, right? Don't fucking matter. What I'm talking about, because we're not gonna get into the details, that's when you become a sucker. But what I'm saying is, right? Getting into them believing it. So wait a minute, y'all believe? The funny thing is to even half believe someone who completely comes up with lies. Didn't even put no audio there, right? Why you not putting no audio? You know why there's no audio there? Because I'm talking crazy to niggas. All y'all bitches, what's up? All y'all bitches, I'm telling them that. That's why you put no audio there.
Nah, there was
you don't ever
audio.
See, what happened?
There was some audio.
There's audio of the footage he's playing, or isn't he talking over the video?
Nah,
there's no audio.
We heard in the audio. Now I'm saying the nigga was like, talk it out, stop fighting, or some shit like that. Don't fight it out, talk it out.
You are looking for a window into another world. You are looking through a window into another world.
You took my arm, remember? But it's cool. I got him. Think over. Play piano again. You can slice him, you can dice him, but the Queen Man just keeps on coming. Check it out. I got his pig stick. Fuck up, please. Knock out! I got his big digger! Oh. You're just full of surprises. Ain't you cheap? Hey, hey! Nice one. Well, you took my arm, man. Remember? But it's cool. I got him. Think over. Play piano again. You can slice him, you can dice him, but the Queen Man just keeps on coming. Check it out. I got his pig stick. Fuck up, please. Fuck up. I got his big digger! Oh. You're just full of surprises. Ain't you cheap?
box. Disney. Remember, Disney already told you they have a whole gay agenda they're pushing. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Let me get out of here.
We're now going to read the Jesuit oath to gain an insight into exactly how they went about trying to destroy the work of the Reformation. When I warned that we'd be going into some twisted and disturbing stuff, this is one of the things I had in mind. It's an extremely disturbing document, but it's important to go over it, as it doesn't just give us insight into the Jesuits. By proxy, it gives us deep insight into the mind of our demonic enemy as a whole, and the tactics that Satan may still employ today against us. Remember, he has no new tricks. Incidentally, I'll post a copy of this in the notes section of the Fuel Project Facebook page if you want to read it again. My son, you have been taught to act the dissembler, amongst the Roman Catholics to be a Roman Catholic, and to be a spy even among your own brethren, to believe no man, to trust no man, among the Reformers to be a Reformer, among the Huguenots to be a Huguenot, among the Calvinists to be a Calvinist, among the Protestants generally to be a Protestant, and obtaining their confidence to seek even to speak from their pulpits, and to denounce with all vehemence in your nature our holy religion and the Pope, and even to descend so low as to become a Jew amongst the Jews, that you might be enabled to gather together all information for the benefit of your order as a faithful soldier of the Pope. You have been taught to insidiously plant the seeds of jealousy and hatred between states that were at peace, and incite them to deeds of blood involving them in war with each other, and to create revolutions and civil wars in communities, provinces and countries that were independent and prosperous, cultivating the arts and the sciences and enjoying the blessings of peace. To take sides with the combatants and to act secretly in concert with your brother Jesuit, who might be engaged on the other side, but openly opposed to that which you might be connected, only that the Church might be the gainer in the end, in the conditions fixed in the treaties for peace, and that in the end justifies the means. You have been taught your duties as a spy to gather all statistics, facts and information in your power from every source, to ingratiate yourself into the confidence of the family circle of Protestants and heretics of every class and character, as well as that of the merchant, the banker, the lawyer, amongst the schools and universities, in parliament and legislatures, and in the judiciaries and councils of state, and to be all things to all men for the Pope's sake, whose servants we are unto death. You have received all your instructions heretofore as a novice, a neophyte, and have served as a coadjutor, confessor, and priest, but you have not yet been invested with all that is necessary to command in the army of Loyola in the service of the Pope. You must serve the proper time as the instrument and executioner as directed by your superiors, for none can command here who has not consecrated his labours with the blood of the heretic, for without the shedding of blood no man can be saved. Therefore, to fit yourself for your work and make your own salvation sure, you will, in addition to your former oath of obedience to your order and allegiance to the Pope, repeat after me. I promise that, and declare that I will, when opportunity presents, make and wage relentless war, secretly or openly, against all Protestants and Liberals as I am directed to do, to extirpate and exterminate them from the face of the whole earth, and that I will spare neither age, sex, or condition, and that I will hang, burn, waste, boil, flay, strangle, and bury alive these infamous heretics, rip up the stomachs and wombs of their women, and crush their infants' heads against the walls, in order to annihilate for ever their execrable race. That when the same cannot be done openly, I will secretly use the poisoned cup, the strangulating cord, the steel of the poniard, or the leaden bullet, regardless of the honour, rank, dignity, or authority of the person or persons, whatever may be their condition in life, either public or private, as I at any time may be directed to do so by any agent of the Pope or superior of the Brotherhood of the Holy Faith, the Society of Jesus. By reading these words, we gain a full appreciation of their shocking tactics, which can be summed up like this. Their intention was to become part of the faith, system, culture, or group that they intended to destroy. Then from within, they would sow seeds of hate and division. Their method was to present themselves as one thing on the surface, but to be secretly working away with each other for a very different purpose behind the scenes. They would sometimes pretend to be enemies on opposing sides in public, but behind the scenes they were actually cohorts, working together towards the same goal. This type of attack is sometimes referred to as becoming a fifth column, meaning that the most effective way to attack something is not from the north or the south or the east or the west, but from within. Cicero once said, "A nation can survive its fools and even the ambitious, but it cannot survive treason from within. An enemy at the gates is less formidable, for he is known and he carries his banners openly. But the traitor moves among those within the gates freely, his sly whispers rustling through all the alleys, heard in the very halls of government itself. For the traitor appears not traitor, he speaks in the accents familiar to his victims, and he wears their face and their garments, and he appeals to the baseness that lies deep in the hearts of all men. He rots the soul of a nation, he works secretly and unknown in the night, to undermine the pillars of a city. He infects the body politic, so that it can no longer resist. A murderer is less to be feared." The fifth column tactic is of course a trademark of Satan. It was the very tactic he used to persuade a third of the angels to fall with him and to become his army of demons. He went around whispering in the ears of anyone who would listen to turn them against God. More recently, ex-witches have spoken of being assigned to local churches by their coven with the aim of being involved in the congregation on the surface, but all the while secretly working against it from within, frustrating its aims and unity. If something is attacked from without, it will put up its defences and fight back. But if, by using deceit, the attacker can become part of the thing it wishes to destroy and gains the trust of those involved, they can take it down from within. But could we really expect any human being to carry out the acts described in this monstrous Jesuit oath? Well, remember that the spiritual exercises were designed to eliminate all human emotion and to turn the men into machines. And just as demonic influence was so clearly at work in Loyola's cave experience, so they are involved in the spiritual exercises. H. Boehmer in Les Jesuits writes, "We imbue unto him spiritual forces which he would find very difficult to eliminate later. These forces can come up again to the surface, sometimes after years of not even mentioning them, and become so imperative that the will finds itself unable to oppose any obstacle and has to follow their irresistible impulse." In other words, through the spiritual exercises, the Jesuit initiate becomes possessed and finds themselves compelled to act according to the will of these demonic forces within. Because Jesuit actions are centered on blind obedience to their superiors, they are told that they will never be held accountable for anything they do, not even by God. They are absolved of all personal responsibility as they become mere puppets for those that are higher up in the hierarchy. A professor told a student who was studying under him to become a Catholic priest, "You will never have to give an account to God for actions you do by the order of your legitimate superiors. If they were to deceive you, being themselves deceived, they alone would be responsible for the error you have committed. Your sin would be imputed to you as long as you follow the golden rule that is a base for all Christian philosophy and perfection, humility and obedience." See how deceitful this is? The superiors are basically saying, you'll never have to give an account of your actions to God, don't worry about it. This allows them to perpetrate any act in the belief that they are beyond judgment. If their superior tells them to carry out a murder, they think that if they obey, then God will not hold them accountable and will instead blame the superior. This is one method the hierarchy uses to overcome or bypass the conscience of an individual. When you combine this with the spiritual exercises that have taught them to suppress human emotion and imbued them with demons, you can see how they would become capable of some extreme acts of violence, and anything else for that matter. A second vital principle for Jesuits can be summed up in the phrase, "The end justifies the means." Remember this one, it's very important. Before this maxim, the ideas of absolute right and wrong completely vanish. Conceivably, there is no crime or atrocity that is not allowed as long as it is for the greater glory of God. In fact, the sins that achieve the right result become holy in the eyes of the Jesuit, no matter how disgusting. You can lie, cheat, steal, rape or murder, but if the ends are the right ones in their eyes, then the means are justified. This exact concept also exists in Islam, where lying, deception, murder and other atrocities become acceptable if it furthers the cause of Allah on the earth. A third twisted principle of the Jesuits is probabilism. If a Jesuit has in mind to do something but knows it is very probably illegal, if he can find the merest hint that it may not be, he is allowed to continue with his action. For example, if he consults 100 teachers or doctors about his intended action and 99 say that it would be unlawful, but then one tells him that it may not be, he can act on that 1% probability that it is in fact lawful. In fact, if the Jesuit can imagine any reason in his own mind why his action may not be unlawful, however unlikely, this frees him to do it. It's a form of self-deception, lying to yourself to try to keep the conscience clear. Fourthly, there is the idea of directing the intention. This is the idea that if the person meditates on something holy while they perpetrate something evil, the soul contracts no guilt or stain. Therefore the Jesuit can kill someone or lie or cheat or steal, but as long as he is focusing on something holy at the time in his mind, their soul remains white as snow. Again, such is the depth of deceit within the Jesuit system that they deceive even themselves. Fifthly and finally, there is the doctrine of equivocation or mental reservation. This policy allows the Jesuits to follow a secret policy while stating something completely different to the outside world. This is directly from the mysteries where secret doctrines and purposes were hidden under double meanings and secret symbols that seem quite innocent to the uninitiated. A Jesuit quoted, "It is permitted to use ambiguous terms, leading people to understand them in a different sense from that in which we understand them. A man may swear that he never did something, though he actually did, meaning within himself that he did not do so on such a day, or before he was born, or under any circumstances, while the words he employs may have no such sense as would discover his meaning." He goes on to say, "It is the intention that determines the quality of the action, and one may avoid falsehood if, after saying or denying something aloud, then add something under his breath that, if true, would make his statement the truth." So take this example. A Jesuit murders a man on a Thursday, and the police take him in for questioning and ask him if he murdered the man in question. The Jesuit replies, "I did not murder him," which is obviously a lie because he did, but then under his breath or mentally he adds the words, "on Friday." These inaudible words that he whispered to himself after the initial lie have now made the statement true. By doing this, Jesuits can permit perjury and in their own eyes remain blameless.